What's going on, y'all? It's Chris Chavez with Forward Motion Fitness, Desire to Inspire. Yep, I'm drinking coffee at 2:30 in the afternoon because I can do that. This video actually has nothing to do with personal training or fitness and nutrition, but if you want to check out the website anyway for some kind of advice, some kind of insight on a lot of the topics that I like to talk about, dieting, working out, you want to see some of the before and after pictures of some very happy clients, feel free to check out the website, www.forwardmotionfitness.com. What this video is going to basically be about is the 2012 NFL season. Now, I've wanted to do this for a while, and I've always documented my picks and just kind of saved it in a Microsoft Word document on my laptop. But now I want to do it through video, and I want to share this with people, and I want people to share their thoughts with me in return. Give me maybe their predictions. Call me crazy, call me genius, whatever. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down each division in the AFC and give you my divisional winner, and then give you my wild card winners for that, and then I'll do the same thing for the NFC. So here we go. Alright, we'll start with the AFC South, and I got the Texans winning that division, of course, not because I'm a hometowner guy, but I just think they're the best team in that division. I think they'll be one of the top 3 teams in the AFC this year behind New England and Baltimore, and the only reason I say behind New England and Baltimore is because if nobody stays healthy on the Texans offense this year, if Andre Johnson goes down like he did last year, or if Schaub misses any kind of significant playing time, Texans are going to struggle this year. So I got them with Baltimore and New England being top 3 teams in the AFC. Moving on to the AFC North, again, talking about Baltimore, I got Baltimore winning this division, and I got the first wildcard team being Pittsburgh coming out of that division. So you got Baltimore as your champions in the AFC North, with Pittsburgh right behind them, getting in the playoffs as a wild card. In the AFC West, it's kind of tricky, this one was, but I got Denver Manning, the Denver Peyton Mannings winning that division pretty easily. I know the Chargers have a lot of firepower, but they lost Vincent Jackson this year. I'm not sold on Ryan Matthews. He's often injured. They have yet to replace LaDainian Tomlinson. Ryan Matthews can't seem to stay on the field long enough to make his impression felt. I'm talking about season-wise. He did it last year for most of the season, missed some time. But I'm talking about stringing a couple seasons, 3 to 4 seasons together, that kind of thing. I see the San Diego Chargers coming in just shy and missing the playoffs. So it was a toss-up between those 2 teams. But I think Denver is just going to be a better team with Peyton Manning. I think Peyton Manning just won't let this team lose more than 6 games. In the AFC East, I have the New England Patriots walking away with this division just because they're just going to be that much better than everybody. Just kind of like the Texans situation. They're just going to be better than everybody in their division. But unlike the AFC South, the AFC East has another team in that division which I think is going to make the playoffs as a wild card, which is the Buffalo Bills. And the Buffalo Bills are going to do something this year that the city of Buffalo can be pretty happy about. That defense is vastly improved with the addition of Mario Williams, with Marcel Darius in his 2nd year, and if Kyle Williams can stay healthy and on the field, you got one of the most formidable defensive fronts in the NFL. I think they're going to pose a lot of problems for offenses in that division and around the NFL. I see that offense doing some pretty good things. If Fitzpatrick can keep the interception numbers down, you got some weapons on that offense, and C.J. Spiller and Stevie Johnson, and Fred Jackson was leading the league in rushing yards last year before he went down. So you got some threats on that offense. If they can just put it all together, I think they'll be all right. But I got them being your second wild card team in the AFC. Moving on to the NFC, we'll start with the NFC South, and I got the Atlanta Falcons winning that division. They'll win that division, and actually I'm predicting them to win their first playoff game. So Matt Ryan gets that little monkey off his back and stop being criticized for not being able to win a playoff game. In the NFC North, I actually have the Chicago Bears winning that division. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I think that they were going to be right there at the end of the season, fighting Green Bay for that division last year until, and that wasn't until Cutler went down with an injury and then Forte went down with his injury. That was their season right there. That defense just wasn't good enough to push them over the edge. But I think if they can stay healthy this season with the addition of Brandon Marshall, they're gonna run that division. And then I got Green Bay making the playoffs as your wild card. It's gonna be tight. It'll be similar to the battle between Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I just see Chicago having a little bit more at the end. I think that defense is going to be the big difference in that division. I have in the NFC West, 49ers winning their division. Of course, they're the best team in that division, hands down. But I have the Seattle Seahawks making the playoffs as a wild card, as your second wild card team. That's my sleeper pick. I like what they're doing in Seattle. I think that defense is quietly becoming one of the better defenses. That secondary is fierce. With Earl Thomas at safety, you got some talented players on that defense, and I like what Pete Carroll does. He gets his team to play. They believe in him. They like this guy. They want to play for him. They want to win for him. And I think when you have a team and that locker room is sound and the locker room is ready to go, I think you can pretty much have them walk through walls for you. So I think they're gonna make the playoffs as a wild card, but not be good enough to beat out San Fran for that top spot in the division. And then the last division, of course, you have your NFC East, which is kind of tricky. You Dallas Cowboy, Philadelphia, New York Giant. It's like a three-way tie. I think any one of these teams, they're all talented enough to win this division and make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. But I have the NFC East going to the New York Giants. I think the New York Giants, despite their loss last night to the Dallas Cowboys, at the end of the season, they'll just have what it takes. They'll be the tougher, stronger team. And I think in this division it comes down to health. I think last year it proved that point was proven when their big names got healthy at the right time. They were able to make that run into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. I think the Giants are just going to be. They got the experience. They have the talent. I think this is going to be another year where they just take control of this division and not let it come down to the last game of the season like they did last year against Dallas. All right, so those are my 2012 NFL predictions. Those are all my divisional winners. Those are all my division winners. Those are my wild card winners. So, man, feel free to leave a comment. Feedback is always appreciated. Let me know what you think. Maybe you want to talk a little bit about the Green Bay Chicago scenario, the wild card scenario, whatever. I love football. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that this season is here. Cannot wait for Sunday afternoon for the Texans to take the field. It's going to be awesome. So. I'm Chris Chavez. Thank you for checking out this video. Be sure to check out the website, also www.forwardmotion-fitness.com. Again, I appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.